Hello everyone. During my last task, at the end of it, you seen me get my next task, which was blue dragons. I ended with that video, and I ended up going to sleep, which is now why I went to school this morning, and I am beginning this video now. I'm just now getting a chance to get back on after I ended that one. So, the task that I got was 142 blue dragons. The only thing that I'm taking with me that you will need for my strategy of doing this is you will start at Castle Wars, and you will need a few dueling rings at least. It's going to be, you're going to need one dueling ring for 8 trips, so that'll be like 160, I think. No, that'll be like 80 bones, fucking like 100 bones and 100 hides. So get you 2 or 3 dueling rings per each task at least, and this is what you're going to wear. Your best range gear. I don't know why I bring up this menu sometimes, because it's evident. You're fighting dragons, you're safe spotting, so you need to bring the best range gear that you possibly have, preferably void, because you don't need the defensive stats, you just need attack bonus. So the best bolts that you want to bring, I recommend barb tip. They're equal to mithril, and you don't need to spend a lot of money on them. Definitely the accumulator if you have it, and possibly amulet of ranging if you can afford it. I do have a archer's ring, but for this method you're going to want to replace it for a ring of dueling, because of the fact that if you have the dueling ring in your inventory, that takes up 1 dragon that you can't bank per inventory. And you know, that may not mean anything in the end, but to me it doesn't make a difference to have that few extra little bonus from the ring for this task. So the only mandatory items that you're going to need is, of course, an anti-dragon shield or a anti-fire shield, or a dragon fire shield, I'm sorry, and the ring of dueling, and that's all you're going to need for the method. For the method of getting there, you're going to start at Castle Wars, and you're going to run southeast over the 2 bridges, almost like you're heading to Yanel, but we're not going to make it that far. Yes, it is kind of a boring run, but whatever. Click on the first dungeon that you get to. It will then take you to the second dungeon. Click on the second dungeon, and then it will take you to the third dungeon. Third dungeon is on the pathway of the entrance where we need to go. You're going to follow along the top here. Never thought about this, but I should probably come here to do summoning instead of Yanel. It's fucking pointless. Or instead of Rimhaven, or whatever the fuck that place is called, Birthright. And then we're going to come down through the gate, down the hill to the next dungeon symbol. If you are new to this, I would bring 3 or 4 monkfish, or 3 or 4 lobster or so, just in case you get attacked. You won't need to worry about having to bank early. But they shouldn't ever be able to get to you if you do it correctly. You don't sit around and waste time. There was one, and there's one right here. And you can switch between this one and this one up here. That one up there can get a little tricky. You stand right here behind that, and it safe spots him, but I prefer this location just for my own reasons. And I'm already getting attacked because I'm being a fucking stupid idiot. Alright, but another thing is your accumulator will not retrieve bolts that if you have something in front of you. So you see how this is blocking me and the dragon, and it's not going to give me back my shit? It's not going to collect it for me, that you have to do it yourself. I'll show you a little method that I will have to kind of remember myself here in a second. Sweet, only 12k to the next level. 70, I'll get my crystal bow, and I'll be able to spend a shitload of money getting that down. So, alright, let's pick up this loot. I am banking the loot, and I will get back to you whenever the task is done, showing you profit and whatnot. So, if you stand here, I believe, 1733, 32, 31, maybe it's here. I can't remember exactly where it's at, so I had to give me a second. 31, 31, and we have a winner. So, if you stand one step below the little shithole here, the little fucking dildo hanging up out of the ground, if you step one step to the southwest of it, then you will be in the correct location to not have to worry about retrieving your bolts. So that's the key to that, and you've already seen me kill 2. I will pause and start back at once I finish the task. And we're back with only 2 kills left in the assignment. I do not have a time that it took to do this because I had to meet my girlfriend and also go pay a bill. So I didn't have a time on this. Some of my range level, probably an hour and a half or more, because my range fucking blows. But it's going to be a pretty good payoff with dragon bones, so that we can use that to train toward prayer, and the dragon hide toward money. So not too bad. On my Facebook, I just now recently uploaded a picture of me getting the 66 range, which is a horrible achievement toward being a Runescape professional in range, I guess. But it's not too bad for today. So I'm going to finish up this kill, and then we have one more till we finish our task. And then we're going to go report our money winnings. And we are going to go see what our next task is while I blabber about some bullshit that you might not want to hear. I'm back to our little spot, which you can, if you line up your camera with these two, this little dildo and this little collage of dildos here, you line your camera up with those, it'll be 2 spaces below that. You just click there and your character will run into the spot. I don't know if I explained it that in depth earlier. Sorry if you hear my chair squeaking in the background. It's a fucking old ass chair, but it is comfortable, so I like it. My last 2 runs, or my last 2 inventories, I didn't collect charms. Sorry for my pausing, I'm being fucking retarded. I didn't collect charms because I wanted to speed up the process of having... I didn't want to take a chance and having to come back for another inventory for like 5 kills because of the fact that I decided to pick up 4 or 5 charms, because these aren't really dropping charms for me very well right now. Alright, there it is. 18 tasks in a row with 12 Slayer point gain. I also need to check on how close I am to getting my Slayer helm. So right now we're just now teleporting to Alcarid, in which we will run south. I really need a Slayer ring, a ring of slaying, but I don't know, I just don't fucking have one, but I need to get one. That way I can cut out all of this running time. Holy fuck, I'm tired. Went to school this morning and worked out at 6 o'clock this morning, so it's now 7:30 p.m. and I am starting to get tired. School's really been whooping my ass, on top of me trying to keep my same schedule as I did before I started school. Alright, so if I had around, I don't know, let's take 44 from these, and let's just withdraw, I don't know, 144 bolts. Well, I guess it's 141 that I had to kill, correct? Alright. And then we're gonna note, wow. Did I just fucking do that? God damn it, I'm fucking retarded. Alright, 144 bones and hides. Money, 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 money. We just made 1 mil off a Slayer assignment. But in reality, I only made 350k because I will be burying these son of a bitches, because that task is going to save me 600k worth of prayer that I'm going to need to train. But yes, I did make 1 mil off the Slayer assignment by banking, so anytime that you get a dragon assignment, you might want to collect the hides. Might just be in your best bet. So also, one thing that you can think of is, it took me probably 3 hours to do this assignment, because of the amount of time that I took in between taking breaks and stuff, but in an hour and a half, 2 hours, you can make 1 mil. I think I don't know, maybe 2.5 hours, I'm not sure. It just depends on your range level, or if you're meleeing your melee level and such, or maging, whatever. It just depends. If I used mage on these, I probably would have flew right through them, but I need to train range, so just keep that in mind. The higher the level, the more money you're going to make in an hour, which the faster you'll get your Slayer experience also. So it all works out for you. Alright, so now we're getting us another task and checking our points. 164 hellhounds. That's a great task, simply because I was just talking about them earlier and how I was wanting to get some clue scrolls so that I can do the quest when I stump myself on why I can't go to the next one. I have 186 points out of 400, or no, I'm sorry, out of 400 points it's going to take for me to get a Slayer helmet. Not bad, about half of the way there. So in about 15 more assignments, I will have it. And then in about, I don't know, 15 more assignments after that, or 25 assignments, I'll have enough to be able to get me some Slayer rings. Don't care about that, don't care about that. Alright, anyways guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you.